Okay, welcome guys. In this online video tutorial, we'll see how to convert a PLC ladder program into the functional block. So this is going to be a step-by-step guide with example and simulation. So along with that, in our lesson, we'll see what are the advantages of converting ladder program into the functional block, how to insert functional block into the program, how to get the function block library. So let's start today's video. So basically, functional block, it is also called as a FB, which is the most widely used programming language after the ladder program. So in that, we first find out the frequently used ladder program block, and we convert that frequently used ladder program block into the functional block. So now this functional block, we can use or we can utilize this function block in our sequence program. So instead of writing the ladder program everywhere, we can use this functional block. So it will improve the efficiency of a program. Also, it will reduce the program development time, and it will also reduce the mistakes in the ladder programming. Also, it will improve the quality of a program. So in the later lesson, we're going to discuss this advantages of function block in detail. So now we'll see how to convert, or what are the steps involved in converting a ladder program into the functional block. So the first step we require is we have to find out a common program or repetitive program which is going to be used repetitively in our program. So we have to find out that common program. So suppose this is a piece of a code which is going to be repeated. So we'll try to convert this piece of ladder diagram into a functional block. So let us just first understand what is a ladder program over here. So input x1 is here. So when input x1 is on, it will increment the data register d1 by 1, and when this d1 is greater than or equal to 12, it will turn on the output y12. So this is a common program, and we want to create a functional block for this common ladder program. So first thing is we have found a ladder program which is common. Now the next step is we have to find out the input and output devices in this. So x1 is the input device, y12 is the output device, and d1 is the internal device over here. So now the second step is we have to replace this input output devices and internal devices into the labels. So here x1 is the input device. Now it is replaced by the variable, that is input variable or input label, that is I underscore count. Similarly, y12 is our output, so we'll replace it with the output label, that is o underscore c underscore up. And similarly, d1 is replaced by the internal label, that is m underscore count. So thus we have completed second step. The third step is we have to right now convert, we have to generate a function block. So the function block will look like this. So it has a one input label and it has a one output label, and the name of the function block is count underscore num. So after completing this function block, we can use this functional block in our program. So how we can use this? Just copy this functional block and we can paste in our ladder programming where we requiring it. Then the next step is we have to connect the input variables with the input device. Then we have to connect output device with the output label over here. So similarly, I can use, if I want this logic to be repeated 2 times, 3 times, I will copy this function block and I will paste over here. Again, I will change the input devices and output devices. So this block is a universal block. I can use this block in my program as per my requirement. Just I need to copy the block, or I need to drag the block over here, and I need to change only the input devices and the output devices, and I will be ready to use. So these are the 4 steps in which we can convert a ladder program into a functional block. Now we'll see the advantages of using functional blocks. So using function blocks, the programming becomes very easy. Just what we have to do is, there are some ready-made function blocks available in the functional block library, or we can create custom function blocks, and we have, after creating custom function block, just we have to drag them into the programming. So just dragging that function block into our program and we are done. Only we need to give the input devices and output devices for that particular function block. So the programming becomes very easier. Similarly, it will also reduce the man hours required for the development of the program. It improves the visibility of a program that contains only the boxes and input and output devices. So here you can see that we are using a function block. So this is a functional block, and you can clearly see here what are the inputs connected to this function block, what are the outputs connected to this function block. But in case of ladder program, here we cannot identify what are the inputs to this ladder programming and what are the outputs to the ladder programming. So this converting a ladder program into functional block improves the visibility of a program, so they become more readable. The next advantage is what, if we create a functional block, we can utilize this function block for different machines also. So this is a conveyor machine, this is some data handling machine is there, and this is some robotic arm is here. I can utilize the same function block for different machines also. Only I need to change the input devices and output devices of this particular function block. Then, so by using functional blocks, it will improve the quality of a program. So how it is going to improve the quality of a program? So this is a common functional block, so available on the manufacturer website. So there are two developers, developer A and developer B. Both developer uses this common function block in their program. So now the quality of the program, which is developed by developer A as well as the developer B, gets improved because they are using the tested function block. In the previous case, when they use ladder programming, the quality of the program depends upon the skill sets of developer A. Similarly, the quality of the program depends upon the skill set of the developer B. But right now they use a common function block which is available at the manufacturer website. So the quality of the program is automatically, it will be increased or improved. So another advantage of function block is that we can create a custom function blocks and we can protect them with a password. So we can protect our technical know-how. We'll see how to insert a functional block in a program. So for that we'll take a case of a Mitsubishi PLC. So these are some screenshots used from the JXWorks 3 software, and for that we have to go into the view menu, then we have to go to the docking window, and then we have to go for the element section. Then this window will appear on the screen. In that, here we can find the functional block. So by writing the name of the function block, we will get that function block, or we can select the function block and we can drag that function block in our program. So the function block will look like this. We have to only replace the input devices and output devices over here. So when we drag that function block in the program, this instance will appear and we have to click on OK. So this is the function block. We have to only change the input and output devices over here, and we have to compile, and we are ready to use this function block. Now the most important thing is the functional block library. So most of the PLC manufacturers have developed the functional block for their intelligent functional modules. So in this case, if we are going to use analog input module, so this manufacturer has provided or it has developed a 3 functional block such as A to D conversion data reading, or offsetting functional block, or gain setting functional block. So as per requirement, we can use this ready-made functional block available on the manufacturing website in our program. So it will greatly reduce the man hours for developing a program. So the time required to develop the program is greatly reduced because we are getting ready-made functional blocks available. So the functional blocks for modules are available in most of the and it is provided by the most of the manufacturers. we also get some functional blocks for the third party or partner products. So this is a vision sensor which is not manufactured by the PLC manufacturer, but it is manufactured by the other company. So on the PLC manufacturer website you will find the customized functional blocks for the partner products. So we'll get a functional block for vision sensor. You can use the functional block for vision sensor in your program, and you can interface the vision sensor in your PLC easily. Similarly, RFID function blocks and laser displacement sensor blocks, and likewise the functional blocks for the partner products is also available. So you have to contact your local vendor for these kinds of a functional blocks. So let's create a functional block for this code, and we'll create a functional block and we'll simulate that in the software. So let's open GXWorks 3 software.